Ikaw talaga ang first, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Welcome back.
Mayong buntag, ma'am.
Sir, you'll be celebrating your birthday po next week. It's the
Tapos
first...
na po. They gave you the wrong date. It was really March 14. Maliw yung 28.
Ay, hindi po pa, sir,
No.
next Tuesday.
I saw you on that day, di ba?
Po?
Kalimutan na.
Sir, pero next week po, sir, sa birthday niya, sir, do you have any special plans? First time po as president, sir.
No, I only have one wish actually. Nakuha ko na lahat. No more gifts except maybe a prayer to God for my country. I have reached the apex of my career. Material things which I cannot and will no longer be of use to me. I'm 72 years old. Give or take the reality of it all. It's been about 5 to 7 years. I'm about ready by that time also. By the time, God willing, if I complete the term, I would be walking slowly than when I enter. Medyo saguyod na sa Bisaya. So, my wish, really, my prayer to God is that bigyan niya ako ng kunting lakas na lang to do an overwork time because it is needed. 24 hours is not really enough for the presidency. Unless you want to sleep more than just about 4 hours. I get to a lot of state documents. And just to be careful, because I'm a lawyer, I'm really to understand what I'm approving. Mahirap na po ma-impeach.
So it's going to
No
be
more. Pag na-impeach tayo. So, extra careful, extra judicious. And that's, I only ask God that give me a little bit of time, a little strength to surmount the problems of the country, and that I'd be able to, not really to solve, but maybe mitigate some of the rigors of governance. At ang problema. Ang hinihingi ko po lang, tulong lang sa Diyos. At kunting o maraming pagka people will understand what I'm doing. I am really hindi naman ultra, but we'll have just to deal with seriously the problems of I hope there's a back channeling going on, I must admit that, but there are certain conditions to me which are no longer negotiable. So either I have it before I embark on another journey of peace talks. To me, this is very important, and I've said it before. I would not want to overemphasize it. It might irritate the old ones. But ito yung talagang, this is it. And if you don't accept the conditions that I have imposed, I'm sorry, I cannot deal with you anymore. One is that, one is you have to stop. Yung iba lang sabihin ko. The false taxation must stop. Second is that they are been talking about the territory, that the soldiers of this republic cannot enter into territories they claim it is theirs. You know, I do not recognize any territory belonging to any group of persons. Only the Republic of the Philippines owns every inch of our territory, period. Third is that maybe I would ask for the release of all prisoners, soldiers, policemen, and civilians. Those would be the basic, if they cannot give it to me, then I'm sorry. At this early, I would say that I would have tried everything, but these are the demands that I cannot negotiate anymore. It sets the tone of how a republic how a country would deal with the enemies of the state. Nothing short of it. Hindi ko pwede yung... I, as the representative of the people, I do not recognize any boundary for my soldiers to go and the police to go in. Mahirap po yan. But all others, including the upliftment of the Filipino and reform, I would not confiscate but to improve on what is being done now. What was really lacking was the support. Yung equipments, the seedlings, and the time when they are in the waiting period for their plants to grow and harvest. Parang ganon. Anything that benefits the Filipino. Bibitawan ko ang the last centavo sa Republic for the people.
So just a quick follow-up, sir, on your birthday, sir. Is it going to be a quiet day with your family in Davao, or are you spending it here in Malacanang, sir?
You're back again to my birthday?
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Sir,
Ayaw mong nawala sa akin. Tama ka. I'm a liar when it comes to that thing about birthdays. No, historically, ayaw ko magpadrama. Pero kami noon, migrants lang sa Mindanao. And neighbors, Sunny Dominguez are neighbors, but it's not the neighborliness. Kasi nagtitipid yung pamilya. All that we did, and every one of us, I don't know, but most of my siblings go, we follow the same rule. We just sleep it off the day. I would be very glad to spend my time with my newest grandson, Stone, and the rest of my children and grandchildren. That would have been the greatest gift that I can ask in this planet. Yun sa akin, tama na. And for those who may natanggap na kasi ako. You know, I'm not trying to be a spoiler. Wala rin akong drama kasi totoo. Kakasabi ko lang na ibigay na ng Diyos ang lahat ang dapat ko. Because God would only give you the things that you deserve. He does not give you things that you do not deserve or are not entitled to. So, naibigay na yung Diyos sa akin. I have reached, I said, the highest, the apex of anybody's dream. If you have something for me, some are very expensive, you know, I do not need it anymore. Saka paski bigyan niya ako ng mga diamante for every finger, I cannot wear it. Otherwise, I'd be stupid. And even watches and all. I stick with just what the ordinary people wears. Alam mo, maybe someday, but I said I'm too old for that. What would be the point of wearing a big diamond? You are 75, 76. You are better off with going to church every day to make up for the, you know, babawi ka pa doon sa mga pare. Baka gusto mo, ariglo na lang tayo. Pero wag mo na ngayon kasi left and right ang ano nila. Hindi naman tama yung iba. Especially the sabi ko nga sa inyo, if I will stop sa droga, if I mag-atras ako, I would have faced the next generation in jeopardy. Million kasi. Sabihin niya lang ninyo, 10,000, controllable number. Pero with a million, sabi ni General Santiago sa PDEA noon, during his time, ni Peget at 3, tapos kay Bato ngayon, +1. I-maintain na lang natin. Let us put it at 3. Walang incremental increase. 3 million cuts across the country. Everywhere. the 3 million are distributed in all of the places of this country. Tapos, papaano yan? I'll give you an interesting point. I'm just being a lawyer. Kung itong mga drugista na ito, continued use of shabu and the drug will cause the human brain to shrink. Okay? Now, palagay na lang natin at a conservative estimate of about 800. Talagang unstable na. And they commit the crimes that they have committed before I became president. Do you know how many of them, right? Almost 77,000 in drug-related, all over the country. 77. Who will now answer for this grievous period of our time? Yung nabibilang nila, yung patay ng pulis o lying dead there in the pool of blood, and then you go into dramatics. Well, how about yung mga bata, yung mga estudyante, yung pinapatay, yung ino-hold up sa sakyanan noon, 77,000 is 77,000. Who will answer, who will take responsible for their deaths? United Nations? Have you contributed a single centavo to the funeral expenses? Yung mga bata na pinatay, yung mga infants na ni-rape, who will morally answer for all of these things? Ang problema lumabas to when I was mayor, I thought all the while that it was just a community drugs. Never did I realize that it would hit millions of Filipinos. And you have the goal to call my attention and even threaten me of bringing me to... You know, I said, and I will say it again and again, in these stakes there, when I was campaigning. Alam ko, why did I get the 3, where did I convince the 6 million? Tandoon nga ako sa Thailand, maraming Pilipino. Anong sinabi ko? Vis-a-vis with the rest of the candidates. We are proud, infrastructure, lahat, all the good things. I limited, mine was about 5 or 6 promises. I will stop corruption in government and it will stop. Magkayarian tayo dyan, it will stop. Then I said drugs. Then I said criminality. Then one of the things that I said I will allow the burial of Marcos. And I complied with my promise. Then you are mad at me. Gago ba kayo? Bakit hindi ako binoto? With the simple promises, hindi pa rin yun na. Then I said I would allow the economic managers that I will ask to help me run government. Hindi ako makialam. Nagsabi nga ako doon sa itong Mayte, sabi ko, bigyan mo lang ako 3 billion, okay na. I will build the hospital sa Holo, Basilan, and dyan sa Mary Johnston. Okay na sana sa akin. I was overruled by my secretary. I told him in the plane. Hindi ako makialam. Then you decide, and he filed cases. So, di pasensya. Mista ko yan sa class 67. I know him. And as a matter of fact, one time he wanted me to talk to Congressman Ungab of the 3rd District of Davao. He was the Ways and Means, and they were raising money for the sin taxes. And he came to Davao with that carton doon. Mabutit na lang ako nagbayad yung pagkain namin. I was the one who invited. Mista eh. Eh sabihin ko na lang, para walang... Baka sabihin pa yung, kasi noon, mayroon pa lang kayong Tapos umalis siya, sabi ko, look, I am not up to it. Hindi, wag mo akong dyan. Hindi ko talaga ginagawa yan. Tapos nung hiwas, makita niya, sabi ko, ano yan? Parang gano'n, sabi ko, buksan mo nga. Pera, akala ko botilya. Sabi kong scotch lang, magkano lang man yan. Sabi ko, habulin mo. And, you know, yung sapal, meron yung camera. And there's a TV circuit. And you will see Bong there going up to the plane. It's about to take off. Sabi ko, isauli mo yung pera niya. Last Christmas, Malacanang may dumating na magandang baril. I think it was in Nighthawk 45. It's an expensive gun. Sabi ko, I do not accept gifts. Hindi nga ako tumatanggap noong mayor ako, lalo na ngayon. Kaya ngayon kayo, marami man kayo, if you want to give me something expensive, just give it to sabi mo lang, Adre, President, yung ibigay ko sa iyo, binili ko na lang ng bigas, binigay ko. I'd be happier. Bigyan mo ako ng, hindi ko man magamit. Bigyan mo ako ng gold. Bigyan mo ako ng mga Rolex na gold. Putang, anuhin ko yan. Pagdating ko doon sa baryo, mabuti pa itong gagawin itong presidente ito. Tayo naghirap siya, nagka-gold watch. You know, it's a drawback. When you become a public official, early on, because I was a son of a governor, my father exactly told me that behave in public. You only wear what they can wear. Do not buy things that they cannot buy. Kaya tayo, nasa gobyerno, I told my cabinet, if you want to travel, like it or not, they would always assume na gastos gobyerno yan. Nandiyan ka sa gobyerno yan. So take the kind of seats. Huwag kang magpano-ano dyan. Sabihin ito, mabuti pa ito. Mabuhay. So those are the things that you have to be careful about. Hindi ako, in birthdays, lalo na. Ngayon kasi, mahirap na lang tayo. Ano lang tayo ng manok, ha? Nilagay yung dugo, yung puting manok. Tapos yan. And then you go to the San Pedro Church in Davao, the cathedral, and you light a candle and make a wish. Do you know what my wish are? Of my wish were? That I'd be president, I'd meet you from CNN. That's about it.